Gotta get that camera up. Gotta get that camera up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much y'all can see me. I'm using the Surface camera tonight. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in. You know, man. Yeah, what we're gonna talk about today, man. We're gonna talk about, do fighters need a promoter? Do fighters need a promoter? I gotta try to get this screen up as high as I possibly can because it's not working right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to sit up and do the thing. You know what I mean? Okay, let me get situated, y'all. Um, y'all be sure to always hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? To both my channels, IG and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That would definitely help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Big time. You know. Also, um, we're gonna roll. I'm gonna just roll with the stream I have here today. Um, I don't know if this camera gonna work though. You know what I'm saying? The camera I got, it's not that it won't work, but it just I can't push it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push it up so it'll be better. You know, let me try to get this shit square like that. You know what I mean? I need to get the camera like that. You feel me? So I won't look like I'm so far away. You know, maybe if I bring this forward a little bit. Let me see. I know y'all don't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm trying to get the cameras and stuff together. See, y'all see each other? I know I'm acting crazy. That's crazy. Before I get into my deep conversation, you know, I've been giving y'all gems the last week. Y'all need to be sharing these videos, man. I've been giving game, super game, you know. Let me see if I can get something to prop that up. You know, I'm gonna step away for 1 second to try to get this thing propped up the right way. Let's see, I might be able to do it. Hold on. I'm cut out for a minute, y'all. Cut out for a minute. I'm still talking. Let's see if I can get this. Get something that's gonna push this thing up, man, and have it up a little bit farther. Let's see if I can get me a big ass bottle. Big ass bottle. Stella Rose. Well, I got some wine up in this motherfucker. And we're gonna move the bear out the way. I know y'all don't see me. I'm trying to get this down. I got a Surface, y'all, and then I'm trying to get the camera. I'm using the camera. I shouldn't have used that camera. I should use my other camera. But I'm trying to get it up so that I could be able to. Okay, that's a lot better. A lot better. But now you can't see my head. I can move it around though. I got a big ass Stella Rose. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. It's Big Rich, man. You know, I was talking shit yesterday. Talking hella shit. Oh shit. I was giving up gems though. You know, if you go back and watch that video yesterday, man, I got so much people inboxing me on that video. I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, I don't think I told them. I said, hey, man, I'm giving up these gems today. Y'all better cash at me, man. And guess how many people cash at me? Yes, guess. All the gems I gave up yesterday, 3 people. And I was giving real financial information. I went way beyond boxing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing the shows. My channel gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 45 people watch the thing. You know what I mean? I'm looking for my watch hours. You know what I'm saying? I got that video that got almost 1 million. You feel me? And YouTube about to give me that money. They about to break me off that money that they owe me. You feel me? Let's see. Here we hear. Did we hear Eddie Hearns talked about? I said that. If y'all watched about 3 videos ago, I was talking about Boo Boo and Triple G. I think that'd be a good fight. You know what I mean? Honestly, I mean, nobody's really rushing to fight Triple G, and I understand because Triple G. If you fight Triple G, it's gonna be a hard fight. That motherfucker hit hard. He ain't got the foot movement, but that motherfucker hit hard. Okay? He hit hard. You ain't gonna be just rushing up in there, you know what I mean, like that. And it'd be a good fight. I think that they need to have more of them type of fights. You know what I'm saying? Triple G needs to fight somebody like a Boo Boo. You know? If he do that, he'll start building up his credibility again, his credit. Triple G used to have good, solid credit. But when he started fighting them bums, and I don't want to see that shit. So being that we talking about Eddie Hearn, I actually interviewed Eddie Hearn in LA. And at that time, I was asking him about that step aside money with Wilder, and he kind of like tried to, shit it off, you know what I'm saying? But I told him, I said, it's always a number. It's always a number, bro. You hear me on the interview, go on my IG, check it out. It's always a number. So being I said that, do fighters nowadays, do they need a promoter? What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? I got some people who say, yeah, hey, Kev, yeah, Kevin Effect, yeah, I would love to see that too. Yes, I would love to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think fighters nowadays need a promoter? Because we got a good example. We got your boy Ryan Garcia. He got like 5 million followers. He could technically stream a fight and put on a fight himself with only his fans, and create his own promotion company. You know what I'm saying? Garcia Promotions, and he can make it. Say he got 5 million fans, right? So say if 400,000 of them bought his event, Ryan don't need no network. He don't need no nothing. He got everything already built in right there on his IG. He could stream the fight, charge people. You know what I'm saying? And he could do all that right there. All y'all people just coming in, I'm giving y'all a little shout out, salute. That's my boy Blue Blood, my boy Blue Blood. He be saluting motherfuckers, boy. I tell you, I love that nigga, man. That nigga, hey, the way he be doing his show, man, I love that nigga, man. Ego, man, there's some stars right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no star, man. Not like them. Them guys, they do they one man games and shit. One man games, you feel me? And they be doing their thing. And the funny thing is that, when they do their thing, man, they be putting in work, man. Every last Blue Bud, all of my dogs, Boxing Ego, you know what I'm saying? Man, them motherfuckers is one man armies. Showtime, hell, even the zone. They need to pay them motherfuckers millions of dollars. That's who you need to pay. If you want to pay somebody to know how to break down fights and can recount and all that shit, you need to pay them guys. You know what I mean? Champ side, all them guys, man, you need to pay them. Them is one man armies. And for what they do, they deserve what they do, man. Y'all need to cash app them fools. When they say cash app them some money, man. All of them. They put in work, man. I didn't see them. I've been right there with them. You know what I'm saying? I've been right there with them the whole time, you know what I'm saying, putting in work, you know what I'm saying? But they on a whole nother level. So, because there's levels to this shit. So, fighters that already have a name, like Bud, you know what I'm saying, like Earl Spence, but I think Earl Spence is happy where he at with Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying, and BBC, you know what I'm saying? But fighters like that with big names, you know what I'm saying, they already have a name, Pac-Man, do these guys actually need a promoter? Do you think promoters is just a name and they just actually collecting free money? Because at the end of the day, Bob Arum didn't even want to do his job as a promoter. He basically blamed the fighter for losing money. How you blame the fighter? You can't motherfucking have a fight and then announce it 3 weeks before he fight. You supposed to be promoting the thing for months. You feel me? Every time we watch a Bud fight, guess what? We find out 2 weeks in advance. 2 weeks. Hey, Bud fighting. Okay. That's what I say. Okay. It's a pay-per-view. Okay. Well, we pay to go see it. We pay our money to go see it, but we be learning at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, damn, Bud fighting. Oh, Bud fighting? Last minute. That ain't no way to promote your fighter, man. That's no way to treat a 3-time world champion, maybe even 4. Somebody is considered the best fighter in the world. Picture this. Any promoter would love to have Bud on their team. You know why? Do you know how much money that's on the table by having Bud? I don't know what, I can't get into what he's paying Bud. You know what I'm saying? But I just know it's a lot of money on the table because he's number one. Think about it. He's over everybody. This nigga's damn near over Canelo. He's over Errol Spence on some of those rankings. He's over everything. He number one. Now, can he put seats in the arena? That's his only problem. That's his only problem. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence could put seats in the arena. He's already proven it. And it is a business. So people like Errol Spence, people like Bud don't really need a promoter. People like Ryan Garcia, even though he don't have a belt, the numbers online. He can promote a fight on his channel. He don't need no other TV channel. He don't need nothing but IG and Twitter. And he could promote that fight right there where he could charge people, right? And he could do it all right there on the streaming. He do not need a promoter. Nowadays, he's connected. I mean, 5 million people. Think about it. I got 30,000. So he got 5 million. What kind of headache that is? Trying to, everybody inboxing you and, man, that's a job in itself. He don't need a promoter. If he just turned to his followers, and if his followers just invested in him, rich. Think about it. He'd be rich. He could have his own card. He could promote his own self. He could literally go to a bank and get a loan off of that in itself. He don't need somebody like a Bud. He still don't need his Bud. Man, everybody, man, all Bud got to do is go on his social media and say, "Hey, I'm fighting Danny Garcia." You know what the boxing world gonna say? For real? Oh, it's on pay-per-view? No, it's gonna be on my website. You go to my website and click on it and you pay a little $49 and boom, you watching the fight. Simple. So all these fighters with big names, they don't need a promoter. Promoter's old school. That's 100 years ago. They didn't have social media back then. They had motherfucking mail, U.S. mail. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Carriers and shit. Niggas didn't have no social media. Who we got? You say Blue Blood is the truth. Blue Blood is the truth. Yeah, that's my partner. Champside is too. Champside, he keep it real. He be breaking boxing down. He got his own little opinion. Some of y'all may not agree with a lot of them guys, but you got to understand, they're good at what they do. Some of them are geniuses, man. I'm telling you. I know. I've been with them. I've been with them for years. You know what I'm saying? I've been on IG. I haven't been on YouTube. You feel me? But the thing about it is that when you're around greatness, you have to acknowledge that. You do. You have to acknowledge that. If you don't, that means you're a hater. Just because I think they're great, that don't mean I don't think I'm great. You know what I'm saying? I'm great at what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, the best, but I tell you one thing, I can get on here and I can spit that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I can spit that shit too. Who we say? Tyson Fury is the GOAT. Yeah, I agree with that. Because you know what? With Tyson Fury, if he cut away all that cheating and shit, he don't even need that shit. He don't need them steroids. He don't need the little egg weight in the gloves. He don't need to be pulling the glove down. He don't need to be doing all that shit. Because he can actually box. You're looking at a 7-footer that fight like Muhammad Ali. He can throw them things. He got footwork. He got that weight. He gonna come in at 310. He gonna come in at 310. You ain't look. Like I said in my other video, about 3 videos ago, Wilder, if you're listening, I don't have to worry about your situation because you with Al Heyman and PBC, so they taking care of you. But a lot of other fighters that got big names, you don't need the name. But Wilder, you don't need to fight Tyson Fury. I'm just telling you, man. I know they're pushing y'all to have that fight, or you're pushing it, or whatever. You don't need this fight right now, bro. You don't. You don't need that smoke, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I said in my other video, Wilder, if you listen to any of my videos, I did a video with you, and then we did 1 million. It's about to be a million views. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something, man. I'm telling you with God love. You my dog. You know what I'm saying? Look, go get you one of them legendary trainers, Floyd Mayweather. Get Floyd Mayweather. If Floyd Mayweather agreed to help train you, you'll be a fool not to go listen to Floyd Mayweather. He's the best fighter that ever did it. Ain't nobody ever beat him. You know what I'm saying? And if his daddy want to help you, go with his daddy. And if you can't get none of them, go to Robert Garcia, somebody that's gonna, you know, not give a fuck and make you listen to what he's saying. You know, Robert Garcia will teach you some shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get him, you know what I'm saying, then you go get a Derek. Somebody. Just pack up and move your camp to where their camp is and rent you out a house, Airbnb, and basically learn how to box. Start with the basics. You know what I'm saying? Start with the parry. You know, start with the 1-2. Well, you good at the 1-2. You don't need the 1-2 uppercuts. You know what I'm saying? Hooks. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 combinations. Start with the basics. Then learn your defense. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to tuck your shoulder when Tyson Fury throw them punches at you. You know what I mean? Make them miss. You know, slight movements. You know, slight head movements. You know, get somebody that's gonna teach you. You know what I'm saying? How to have defense and how to fight. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, Wilder, take you about 2 or 3 fights off. About 2 or 3 fights. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not on here trying to dish you. I'm not trying to make you look stupid or look bad. You the baddest man on the planet, bro. You didn't knock out 41 motherfuckers. You even knocked out Tyson Fury. You know, if the ref didn't give him that, ref should have waved that off. You know what I mean? That man was out. But hey, that's history. You know what I mean? You didn't knock out everybody you fought. Now that's a hell of a fucking record. But if you want to continue down this road, you're gonna have to get somebody to teach you some defense and teach you how to box. You can't just wing it no more. And then if you're talking about going up against Tyson, that's a tall order, man. Look, if you just go back, turn the volume down, and watch the fight, the first fight, he outboxed you. You had the only reason why you had to draw, you had 2 knockdowns. You probably had a couple of rounds in there where you actually won. I've seen a couple. I've seen about 2 or 3 rounds that you actually won. But he still outboxed you. And he just dropped like almost 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So then you look at the second fight, and if you look at every round, I went back and just happened. I went back, happened to watch it, man. You know what I mean? 7 rounds, he outboxed your ass and then knocked you out. That's not the way to go. I'm just telling you. Do what he did to you. He took 3 fights off on you because y'all was supposed to fight right away. And you let him do that. You know what I'm saying? That's when you fought Ortiz twice and you fought the other dude that I ain't heard since. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't knock his brains out. But he took 2, 3 fights off when we was laughing at Tyson Fury, saying that he fighting all these bums. But what you got to realize what he was doing, if you learn what he was doing, he was learning how to fight you. And that's why he put Sugar in his corner, because Sugar taught him little simple things like when you load up, you ready to throw that right hand, tuck your shoulder a little bit, and you miss every time. Every time he did that, you miss. Then he come up, boom, 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 box your brains out. He was learning how to fight you throughout them fights. See, y'all think Tyson Fury is not intelligent. He's a very smart fighter. You know what I'm saying? He can box. You know what I'm saying? He can box. You got to understand that, man. And by you, and I know Wilder, I said this in my other video, I know you pissed off because you allowed him back in the game. And you feel like he disrespected you or whatever. But You got to get out. You got to get out of your pride and get out your ego. You know what I'm saying? And all them yes people you got around you, yeah, they want a paycheck. You need to get rid of all them motherfuckers. Fire all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Every last one of them, just fire all the motherfuckers around you. You know what I mean? And go solo, bro. Go solo. Strip yourself, humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go get you one of them good trainers and learn how to box. Spend you about 2 or 3 fights. Fight you about 3 bums. Take some time off. Take the little step aside money. If they pay you 10 million, 5 million, whatever they pay you, that's 10, 5 million. You didn't even have to get in the ring. Think about it. You didn't have to get in the ring and you made 10. So take that little step aside, you know what I'm saying, and go on about your business. Learn how to box. And once you do that, you're gonna come back 100 times stronger. You're gonna be untouchable because you're gonna because out of the boxing you had that punch. You know what I'm saying? You only got one loss, Wilder. You doing good, bro. Just stay focused. Now, do I personally think fighters like Wilder, fighters like Mike Tyson, fighters that was like Floyd Mayweather, Oscar, do I think all them guys need promoters? No, I don't think so. And that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Let me read some of these chats. They say, love everyone. Let those two those bitch fights. Yeah, then let's see, yeah. So you agree with me 100%. Let's see. Yeah, well, boxing is a gentleman's sport. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Wilder did some shit where, what I'm saying, he didn't think it was gonna go the way it went. But it's only so much you can do as a fighter before somebody that can actually fight expose you. That's just real talk. So for example, Bob Arum exposed Terrence Crawford whole situation. He exposed the whole situation. And it kind of looked bad now because for me, if my promoter would have did that to me, I would have had the money I had. I would have gave him that money and I would have told Bob Arum, I'm out. That's what I would have did. I'm just telling you, ain't nobody respect me like that. You feel me? And then think we just gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. But so yeah, I think the fighters that don't have a name, obviously, they need a promoter. You know what I'm saying? Because that promoter actually can get them put on around the world. But once you've been put on around the world, you really don't need um, uh, a promoter. You don't, because we got social media. You know what I mean? And when you got somebody like a Ryan who got almost 5 million followers, you don't need none of that shit. He could promote a fight on his own channel on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, he don't need a top rank. He don't need a PBC. He don't need nothing. All he gotta do is say, "Hey, I'm ready to fight. I got a contract for you. Let's sign this contract, 2 fight deal. We're gonna get this contract in. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna make this happen." That's all he gotta do. When you rolling like that, man, when you got that much social media presence, you got people that's not even boxers that's getting in the ring that's got millions of followers and shit and making millions of dollars off of boxing who can't even fight, who can't, not even boxers. You know what I'm saying? So once that social media shit is real, and once people figure out that, they keep running trying to sign with so and so and all that shit, man, that ain't never the way to go. Even if you was to go that route and you just accept that contract and sign it, you're a fool. You get you a lawyer, pay $1,500, write your own contract. And guess what? Since you're the headliner, they're either going to accept your contract or they not. If they don't, move on. You can promote your own fight. You tell them, hey, we're willing to give you a percentage. If you do the things that you claim you're going to do for me in this contract, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you 20%. That's how boxers with names should be coming at these networks. I'll give you 20% because that's all you worth anyway. You know what I'm saying? When have you ever heard Bob Arum took a punch? He ain't never took a punch. But he got his money though, right? Now we can't say Don King ain't took a punch because Mike Tyson whooped that ass. Okay, so Don King took a punch. You know what I'm saying? After all them years of fucking them fighters, he finally took a punch. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is that you know what I'm saying. I think Mike Tyson was high. I think he was on. He was hella high when Mike when your boy. Oh, I think he was on cocaine. Hey, but guess what? Don King took that punch. So at least he know what it feel like to get hit by Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. So, but at the end of the day, if you're a fighter and you just coming up in the game, you need a promoter. But I don't even know why these guys like Bud, like who we got? We got Lomachenko. I don't even know why these guys even bother with trainers and all that shit. They already got all the belts. What about what Terrence? Terrence, he got all the belts at what 130, 145? All the belts. You know what I'm saying? He got he got one belt at 147. So technically they really don't even need belts. They could just show up and be like, hey, let's fight. Millions of dollars on the table. You know, and like I was saying, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're dealing with people who don't understand money, get away from them people. Get away. Don't even be hanging around. Only thing they're gonna do is bring you down. They're gonna bring you down. That's it. That's the only thing they're gonna do for you is bring you down. You know what I'm saying? You need to get away from them people. Get away and do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, you'll go a long way. You know, when you learn the business, you know what I'm saying? Because boxing is a business. That's why a lot of them fights that y'all want to see, you don't never see them because boxing is a business. Think about this. I want y'all just to think about this. You know what I'm saying? Before I get up off of here. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. If you have a choice to fight your mandatory, okay, and your mandatory is going to give you 1.5 million, or you can go over here, you could drop that belt in the trash and go over here and fight this other guy for 20 million, what you gonna do? You gonna be worrying about a mandatory and make 1.5 million, or you gonna get that 20 million? See, so that's why when y'all say all these fighters is ducking fighters, it ain't about ducking. It's about being smart. You ain't gonna be able to make this kind of money forever in boxing, and you only got your time frame is very. It's from 20 to 33, 34, 35. After that, they say you washed up in boxing. So think about this. You just turned 34, 35 years old, and the boxing community saying that you washed up, right? At 34, 35, what the fuck you gonna do to make money for the rest of your life? You still got damn near 40 years to live. 40 years. You can't stretch a million if you had a million. You can't stretch a million 40 years. If you listen to me, you could. You know what I'm saying? But most people can't do that. 10 years tops. And that's $100,000 a year that you get to spend for 10 years before you go broke. Broke. Broke is a motherfucking joke. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand the game. Nowadays, with social media, if you have a social media presence, you don't need a promoter. Promote yourself. If a promoter don't want to fuck with you, hey man, how much I owe you to get out of my contract? There you go. Take that money right. Matter of fact, the money that you owe me for this fight I just fought you, keep that. I'm out. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Your next fight, all that money gonna be coming to you. You gonna obtain 80% of that money coming back to you. You ain't never gotta worry about nothing after that. Because once you get that big payday under Garcia Promotions, now you got 10 million. You don't need no promoter. Cut the middleman out. Cut the motherfucking middleman out. And you're gonna go far in this game. Trust me when I tell you. Trust and believe me when I tell you that. Cut that middleman out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Don't forget, hit the like button, share this video on your page, and actually share the video I did yesterday. Go on YouTube, Real Boxing Facts, and the video I did yesterday, I was giving up game. Share that on all your pages. You know what I'm saying? So we can get this thing cracking, man. Just share it. Share the video. You know what I'm saying? And also, yeah, like I said, I always say this on there. If you got a favorite fighter, support them. Cash out them some money. You know what I'm saying? Boxing not what y'all think it is. Just cash out them some money. And y'all cash out me too. You know what I'm saying? For giving up all this game every day. You know, having these discussions. You know what I'm saying? $, Real Boxing Facts. It's very, very simple. Now share this motherfucking video. I'm out.